Dog bites, slip and falls, these could all potentially be legal cases, and you're going to want a pit bull legal team on your side. Here to explain your rights is attorney Matt Koglmeier with Koglmeier Law Group. Great to have you back with us here. All right, so dog bites, I want to start there. What are the legal rights of a dog owner when it comes to their dog biting?
Dog owners are strictly liable by statute for the bites of their dogs. So if they bite someone without provocation, they're liable for the damages.
So whether you're on your property or whether you're at a dog park, you're still responsible.
Correct. It wouldn't matter where you're located. If that dog bites you, then the owner's responsible.
What about if a person provokes the dog?
Well, that's a defense to a claim for a dog bite. But typically, young children, because they don't really understand and are aware of the risks, they can't provoke. But as we get older and we understand those risks, you simply don't want to provoke an animal that you don't know.
Right. And have the laws changed at all when it comes to dog bites, or is it?
No, it's been pretty much the same for a long time.
Okay. So I want to go into slip and falls now. What does that entail?
Slip and falls and trip and falls are where you're in a store and all of a sudden you find yourself on the floor because you've fallen. And you need to know the reason why. And a lot of times it's traumatic. So people will jump back up, they'll run from the store, and
yeah, because they're embarrassed.
Exactly. And they don't want to tell people, hey, I fell on the floor. But what they really should do, they should take a look, see why they fell, perhaps take a photograph of it, report it to management so management can make a report of that. And then, of course, if they're feeling symptoms or injured, go get medical help. Right,
so just kind of collect yourself for a minute, maybe sit in your car, go to the bathroom, and then go back to where everything happened once your head is a little more clear, and get management involved. What is the next step? What do you feel is the next step?
Well, the next step, obviously, after you get the medical treatment, is talk to a lawyer. Find out what your legal rights are. And the lawyer's going to want to know, why did you fall? Why did you slip? And what's important is, how long was that hazard on the floor before you slipped? And the reason you want to report that to management right away is because oftentimes there's video in these stores. And it will show exactly how long that substance that you slipped and fell on was in the store, and that's very important.
That is important. And for dog bites as well, and slip and falls, is there a time period that you have to have all of this documented?
Yes, in fact, not so much documented, but you need to make a claim for a dog bite by statute within 1 year of its occurrence. And there is also a common law cause of action, which is 2 years, but you don't want to wait that long. You want to do it promptly.
When do we need an attorney? Like for everything that we just talked about, or when can we go it alone, or when do we need to hire someone?
If you were injured in a trip and fall or you're bit by a dog, talk to a lawyer. At least know what your rights are. In our firm, they can talk to us, no obligation, no cost, and they'll be able to find out what their legal rights are.
And you stand by that no obligation, free consultation. You'll even go to clients. Why is that so important to you?
People need to know their legal rights, and oftentimes they can't get out of the house to come and see us because they may be injured in automobile accidents, they don't have transportation. So we want to make sure they know what they're dealing with, and they know that they can preserve their rights, and information is power, and they need to know that.
Yeah, you will go to them if they need to, but
Absolutely.
When people come to see you for that consultation, they talk to you.
Yes, they're going to talk to a lawyer. They're not going to talk to a document preparer. They're not going to talk to a paralegal, who are all fine people, but in order to find out what your legal rights are, you really need to talk to a lawyer.
Right. Do you feel your firm, what sets you apart, do you feel?
You know, they'll always talk to a lawyer on their initial consultation. They'll find out what their rights are, and even in that consultation, they'll get my personal cell phone number, so they can call me anytime they want.
Yeah, that's access right there.
It's accessibility, and people complain about lawyers not returning phone calls. We do.
That's right. Or you can call him if he doesn't call you in a good, timely manner. Right. Thank you so much. Always great advice.
Thanks.
You can call Koglmeier Law Group now for a no obligation free consultation. That number is right there on your screen, 480-962-5353, or visit the website klgazlaw.com.